Hi there YouTube, Mr. Aviator here. We're sitting, or standing as it happens to be, just outside gate number 1 at Sydney International Airport on the domestic side. That's gate D1 on the domestic. Normally there'll be a bunch of buses parked here. And those buses are going to take us out to our aeroplane, which is way over there. Hello there, Sedan 172. Welcome to Milkrun Monday. So we're going to be flying a Dash 8 Q400 from Sydney to Canberra, and then if there's time and air traffic control are still available, we'll fly from Canberra to Melbourne. Firstly, we need to walk all the way over to the aeroplane. Normally you take a bus, because I don't like people walking around next to aeroplanes. But today, I guess we don't have a bus avatar to drive, so we're going to walk. Hope you are all well on this Monday, the 15th of July 2019. Yes, walking up past the hangar here. Yeah, they got run over by a pushback tug. Bit of a long walk, really. I don't have a viewcaster on my window. Gonna go and reset that. Still don't. Okay, never mind that. Now I do. There it is. Okay, we're going to come up on the aeroplane now. We're just going to walk over there. So a little bit undercover. Marks on the ground here for the Dash 8 Q400 and the 200. And here we are at the aeroplane. This is the new livery. You see the Port Campbell there. Let's walk around the aeroplane once just to see everything. Then we'll jump on in and get ourselves ready for departure. There are a few little spots around the aeroplane that you can't walk on, particularly under the wing. Now there's our engine. Cargo door is locked at the moment. And the new kangaroo without the arms. APU at the back there pointing upwards, and it's not currently running. Airplane is on the ground power. Emergency exit doors on this side. Go around the wingtip here. Big props at the front. Massive 6 prop. There's the emergency exit with the grey around it. And the galley door on our side here. Hi there, Aaron. Hope you're doing well. Alright, just before we jump in the aeroplane, we're just going to take a look at our flight plan. It's Q-Link 493 Delta, Sydney to Canberra at 18,000 feet. And I'm just going to grab our interior fuel weight there, 23.4 tons at this point. And 2,005 kilograms of fuel. Alright, let's jump in. Completely cold and dark aeroplane. Just going to jump up here and get ourselves some ground power. And jump on the battery.
Bank angle.
Just wondering if you guys are hearing the easy PWS that's coming through my headset instead of through the overhead speakers now on this airplane. Turn on some lights. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to run the fire tests. Fire tests look all good. Recirc fans in. And I'll go ahead and chuck in the logo lights. Okay, I'll accept that. Get the crossfill over there and we'll take the flight plan. Come out of Sydney. TESAT. And we'll see if we can pick up the airways from TSAT. Sometimes it doesn't pick it up. Looks like it has though. We're looking for Victor 169, number 12. Hi there, the Renaissance. Go to waypoint 4, which is Canberra, down to YSCB. Alright, looking for the fuel. Today we have 58 passengers on board. And I'll just double check the cargo numbers. 1149. Okay, alternate for the fuel is 349. Extra of 203. And the fuel on board is essentially 2000. $552 total reserves. Okay, looking for a checklist here. Actually, before we do that, let's chuck in the takeoff mass being plan 25.2, and we're using flap 5. Cool, so I'll do a transposition between 24 and 26. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 6 between there, so it's 3 above 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, the rotate speed is 21, so is the V1, since runway is dry. And 125 for the V2. Set. You're using flap 5, so do the same thing again. Plus 3 on the 24, which is 132.345, 135. Initial climb out speed. And the V climb is 146. Speeds are set. Alright then, flight deck, safety checks, documentation is on board, batteries. I'm showing good batteries on +9 and 0.7s. Main bus tie is tied, DC external power is on. Battery temperatures are okay, voltages are checked, safety equipment. The smoke goggles are there. Fire gloves, I do have them. Crash axe. I like how it says crash EXE, crash execute. That's an hilarious typo. Anyway, we do have that on board. Torches, smoke hood, the escape rope is attached. Life vests are there, and the fire extinguishers are installed. Landing gear lights are all green. Pins. We were walking outside just before. I'll just double check that again. Pins are clear. Engine intake doors, both green. Circuit breakers are all checked. Alternate gear door and inhibit switch. Inhibit switch is closed. Door is closed. Just for reference, you can open it up like that. There's your alternate gear thing, and you can actually do a test on the 3 greens. Okay, bleed air 1 and 2 is off, APU bleeds. Yeah, we're not using the APU anyway. Reset fan is on. Pressurization. Landing altitude at Sydney is essentially 0. Everything else is automatic. Emergency lights. Fuel transfer and quantity. So the transfer is off. Quantity is 1,000 in each tank. Nozzle steering is off. And FMS. Alright, we'll have a chat to air traffic control. Firstly, we'll listen to their ATIS on 126.25.
Is 16 knots, maximum crosswind 15 knots. CAS OK. Temperature 17. QNH 1016. On first contact with Sydney. Ground or approach. Note receipt of information Charlie. Sydney terminal information Charlie. Expect independent visual approach. Do not pass through assigned runway center line. Runway 34, left and right, for arrivals and departures. Parallel runway operations in progress. Independent departures in progress. Wind 270 degrees 16 knots, maximum crosswind 15 knots. CAS OK. Temperature 17. QNH 1016. On first contact with Sydney, ground or approach. Note receipt of information Charlie. Sydney terminal information Charlie.
That's Charlie for us. So information Charlie, 34 left and right. Let's have a look at our departure route. There we go, Sydney. Sydney domestic plus the aerodrome plus, I guess it's going to be 3-4 non-jets. There we go, 3-4 left. And we're going out via Cordo. So, we're currently sitting up there in gate number 68 or so. 7 I think it was, 67. We're pushing out nose to the right side. When we do get to taxi, it'll be out via domestic 1 and Charlie. Likely to Bravo 10. We can accept a intersection departure, which gives us half the length of the runway, which is 4,000 feet. That gives us about 2,000 meters of runway. A tiny bit longer than 2,000. V speeds as usual will be 80 knots for the low speed abort. After that's high speed. Once we get up to 200 and again 121, V1 and rotate happens simultaneously. Once we get airborne, we climb straight ahead to 600 feet and we make a left-hand turn up to 210 degrees, which are all set in the heading now. .210 is set. And we track out to NCub and via the 170 until we hit the intercept 208 out to Cordo. Okay, we might well go and get our clearance, 124.4.
And Qantas 426, you can now turn left heading 070.
Left heading 070, Qantas. 426.
Do need to turn that down ever so slightly. So the Qlink 493 Delta requesting clearance to Canberra.
Qlink 493 Delta, Sydney Post, good afternoon. Cleared to Canberra via TSAT left-hand route. Sydney departure, runway 34 left. Score 4067, climb by CF 5000. Departure frequency with me.
Qlink 493 Delta cleared to Canberra by the Sydney 1 departure, runway 34 left, and initial climb 5000, score code 4067, departure 104.4.
Qlink 493 Delta, no aircraft stand by, Sydney Post, be back in a minute.
Four 4067 set. Okay, I'll cross-fill all of that stuff.
Morning. 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 Thank you. Welcome aboard.
And initial climb was 5,000 feet.
Welcome aboard. And have a beautiful flight. Morning. Morning. The sea boarding cards, please. Thank you. And have a beautiful flight. How are you? Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hello.
And the seatbelt sign can probably go on.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
Just do the tests.
Morning. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello. Welcome aboard. Morning. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Morning. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Morning.
Morning. Hello.
Ground test on the FDR.
Thank you. Morning. Morning. The sea boarding cards, please. Thank you. Hello.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
And have a beautiful flight. Hello.
Hello. Thank you. Morning.
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 Morning. Hello. Hi. Thank you. Hello. Morning. Thank you.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Thank you.
Light slope. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
I'm thinking that's the end of the passengers. Not quite sure. Apparently not. Another bus load. Okay, the weather's pretty good both sides. It's windy in Sydney, a little bit windy in Canberra, but not too bad. The clouds down to about 4,000. And no rain, as far as we know, on any of those areas. Cool. We can start up reset position on 25.0. What's this? And we'll set up the transponder. Okay, pushing back and nose to the right.
Good evening, Sydney Centre. This is Qantas 002.
PA.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Qantaslink flight number 493, service from Sydney to Canberra. Welcome aboard our Dash 8 Q400. We'll be taking down to Canberra today, and a flight time about 40 minutes. Thanks for flying with us on Qantas Airlines. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft to ensure that everything is ready for our departure. I do ask that you pay them your full attention, as they are there for your safety. Once again, about a 40-minute flight down to Canberra today, so nothing major there. Looking like a good, smooth flight, and the weather down in Canberra as much as you see it here. Nice and sunny. We do thank you for flying with Qantaslink, and we welcome you aboard. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Delta services. Okay, we're on battery power only. Stellar power is off.
Locking gear.
Check.
Zero Charles 426, vacated uniform 1, I believe. Looking to taxi to the velocity gate, Stephen Albert just, yep.
Cabin crew, armed doors, cross check.
Sydney approach
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Thank you, service. Will just be 1 second. Okay, Sydney Qantaslink Q-Link 493 Delta at gate 63, ready for push.
Q-Link 493 Delta, push approved.
Push approved. Q-Link 493 Delta.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yeah, we're starting at number The right side.
And Qantas 426, apologies, my power outlet. Taxi via Livery across runway 25, Bravo Golf to the back.
NH. Start feather. Okay, we'll sit on the one engine for now.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake, set.
Unlocking gear.
Good afternoon, Sydney Approach, Qantas 002 here. Yeah, welcome back. We're holding short, runway 34 left and we're ready for takeoff.
Qantas 002, can you remind me what
And we'll start up.
had you on?
Left hand side.
Left is clear.
London to departure, if I'm not mistaken, Qantas 002.
Thank you.
Clear to start engines.
Clear to start, thank you.
Sydney Approach, good evening, Falcon 50, Delta Charlie Mike, descending 3000, receipt to Alpha. Delta Charlie Mike, Sydney Approach there.
Start checklist. External power APU. Disconnected and off. Main bus tie.
Runway 34 left, go to takeoff, Qantas.
Tires off. Electrical panels and condition levers. We'll do the condition levers first. And electrical panels checked. We have AC Gen 1 and 2. So wait for the power to come up. Prop RPM is stable. Fuel pumps on, auto feather is selected, hydraulics, PT is on, and we'll take flaps 5. Rudder, so I'll do control checks. Also going to turn on the aircon for the moment. Bleeds are in, but minimum. Test is good. Okay, control checks.
Sydney Approach, good evening. Giant 246 with Alpha, requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Spoiler 1 out, spoiler 2 out. And the rudder.
Giant 246, Sydney Approach today.
Half rudder out.
Melbourne via Wollongong flight range. Wollongong Punter, runway 34
Rudder
left.
2.
Climb by 5000. Squawk 4034 and departures with me.
And control checks are good.
Could you repeat the...
No, steering goes on.
Delta Charlie Mike, turn left heading 010.
FT checked. Bleeds are on minimum. DR pressure is checked. Dust protection is tested.
Left heading 03.
And clear.
The
Transponder is on. Taxi brakes check.
Giant 246 Wollongong to departure.
Takeoff warning.
Copy. Here to
Clear.
Melbourne, Wollongong, FlyTampa route. Maintain 5,000, runway 34, lead
And
school on
checked.
2. And school 4034 for Giant 246.
Flight instruments are set.
Giant 246.
Your dampener goes on. And clearances in cabin. Takeoff power will be reduced to, I think it's 85.
Charlie Mike.
83's got enough. Let's do it. We're ready to move.
Charlie Mike, yeah. Delta Charlie Mike, cleared, independent visual approach from runway 34 right.
Move up.
Can we get 34 left, please? Delta Charlie Mike, if you can make it.
Everyone will be able to make it a very clear independent visual 35. Delta.
Delta Charlie Mike.
Sydney approach, Q-Link 493 Delta, ready for taxi, information Charlie.
Q-Link 493 Delta, remind me which runway I assigned you.
34 left.
Q-Link 493 Delta, runway 34 left, taxi Charlie, cross runway 35, Charlie, right onto Lima, hold short 34 left.
That's a runway 34 left via Charlie, cross runway 25 and hold short Lima. 493 Delta.
1002, say altitude.
Coming through 8,500 right now. Going on our route 1002.
1002, you were meant to maintain 5,000 feet, the step climb by Sydney maintain 5,000. But anyway, climb flight level 0 and resume navigation.
Roger that. We'll climb flight levels 40. We'll follow our nav here. 1002.
The approach
Brakes are in.
Qantas 458 with you passing 12,000 on descent, 10,000 plus 58.
IVA remains 34 left approach. Sydney QNH 1017 and stand by start down to 8,000 feet.
You said 8,000 feet by the start, Qantas 458.
Good check.
Yeah, yes, 409, just a quick radio check. Runway 34 left, clear to land. Charlie Mike, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Land 34 left, can I move with check as well?
Winds are 27014.
Don't tell Mike, thanks.
Okay, Takeoff 409, requesting clearance to Melbourne. Information built up. Last aircraft calling, standby, aircraft calling. Aircraft calling, standby. Who's all the aircraft calling?
Qantas 1019, information Alpha requesting taxi runway 34 left.
Sending runway 3, taxi via left. G'day, 409, I'm requesting clearance to Melbourne, information built up.
Qantas 1019, taxiing on Bravo and holding short of 34 left.
Just, one over building information Delta.
Yeah. Just a 409, wait your turn. I will call you. And killing, just turn 19 here, that's correct. Killing 493 Delta for the Qantas 737. Qantas at 458, descend via start on 6,000.
You said 6,000, Qantas 458.
Just 409, cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong flight plan route. Wollongong to departure. Runway 34 left, 1,000. Score 4077, climb by 5.
Sorry, can you repeat that score code? Someone interrupted.
Continue. Score 4077, Giant.
Yeah, can you press 427? With information Alpha for Melbourne, request clearance.
Buddy, stop, please. Can you please repeat the score code, Jetshot 409?
Jetshot 409, score 4077.
3007, Sydney, please, Melbourne, departure with you. Wollongong 3 departure, flight plan route, Wollongong. Jetshot 409.
Jetshot 409 and Qantas 1019. I said runway 34 left, not runway 16 right. If you can pull a 360, taxi Bravo cross to 5, Bravo right to Lima, hold short 34 left.
Yeah, sorry, Qantas 1019, crossing runway 16 right and just taxi by Alpha 5.
No, it wasn't. I said if you can pull a 360, but you can cross runway 16 right, taxi by Alpha 1, Alpha cross to 5, Alpha down to Alpha 5, Alpha 5 holding point, runway 34 left.
Okay, crossing runway 16 right, Alpha cross runway 25 and down at Alpha 5, holding point runway 34 left, Qantas 1019, sorry.
No problems, all aircraft stand by 1 moment.
We need a tower specialist line. Tower 1205.
34 left, we'll have to go the Qantas hangars, please.
That's 450 request further descent.
Qantas 458, apologies, descend 3,000 feet, I was coordinating.
You said 3,000, no worries, Qantas 458.
All aircraft on the ground at Sydney, contact Sydney Tower 108.5.
Good evening, Charlie Mike, Falcon 50, clear 34 left, would like to go the FBO, please, executive jet.
Dodge Charlie Mike, Sydney Tower, no problems, turn right, Bravo, left Golf, and down to domestic flight.
Right, Bravo, left Golf, down to domestic, 5 Delta Charlie Mike.
Sydney Tower, key link to second 493 Delta is holding short of Charlie on the way to runway 34 left.
Q-Link 493 Delta, thanks. Turn left on Bravo, then continue, turn right Golf, hold short, turn left.
On Bravo and hold short, runway, what was that, 25? And are we absolutely sure we want Bravo to be northbound? Southbound?
Fueling 493, A firm, continue straight, turn left on Bravo, then continue southbound, turn right on Golf.
Left on Bravo and then right on Golf. Killing $493.
Sydney Tower, Giant 246, requested.
Giant 246, taxi Alpha, cross 25, Alpha 6 holding point runway 34 left.
I think we bought 35 minutes of taxi fuel. At this point, we're probably going to use all of it. See what our minimum takeoff fuel is again. Minimum takeoff is 1,627.
1427, start clearance available. Oh, sorry, clearance available.
427, go ahead.
427, cleared Melbourne via Wollongong plan route, maintain 5,000, runway 34 right, narrow 6 departure.
813, there we go.
4503 departures, 124.4.
Just a spotter's hint. Normally it's southbound on Charlie, not Bravo.
Route, Marrow 6 departure, runway 34 right, initial climb 5,000 feet, score 4503, and departures with approach 124.4, 437.
Just apologies, Qantas 427.
So we're kind of driving on the wrong side of the road here at the moment. Would normally be
Good evening, Sydney Tower. This is Qantas 02. We're with you, climbing up to flight level 240. Just checking in.
Qantas 002, unless you're on the ground at Sydney, you should be with either approach 124.4 or centre on 125.08.
Okay, yeah, we will jump on center. Qantas 02.
Yeah, Qantas 450 with the short final 34 left on the ILS.
Qantas 45834 left, clear to left.
Clear runway 34 left, Qantas 450.
Link 493 Delta will be Alpha 3 holding suffice for your departure requirement.
No, we can take the Bravo 10 if we want.
Link 493 Delta, no problems. Continue straight on Bravo, cross 25, turn right, hold short, Bravo 10, 34 left.
Cross runway 25 on Bravo and then hold short, Bravo 10. Killing $493.
Good afternoon, just 409 requesting pushing start at gate 39 Delta.
Just 409, push approved.
Push approved, just 409.
Bit more driving on the wrong side of the road here. Problem is if that aircraft that's just landed on runway 34 takes its normal high speed, which it probably will, it comes nose to nose with us right there. As if we're over on the correct side of the taxiways on Charlie, no such problem. But yeah, you come head to head with a vacating 737 right on that taxiway intersection. Then you'll know all about it.
Ready.
Jetstar 409 requesting taxi to 34 left.
Jetstar 409, taxi via Charlie, turn right on Golf, hold short, runway 34 left.
Charlie right on Golf and hold
and a
short,
checklist.
Jetstar 409.
Okay, line up will be the collision lights, landing lights, static isolation valve,
458, thanks. Turn left on Bravo
set,
and
isolate.
right on Charlie 1 to the domestic 1 Parkers.
bleeds and AFCS
Welcome,
rows
Bravo,
GA
on Charlie 1
and heading.
to the domestic parking corner. Go, have a good
Hi,
evening.
the droid guy. Yes, we are on VATSIM. Ignore the Sydney newbies. Caution panel is black. Someone just slewed the fastest I've ever seen anyone slew. Straight down runway 34. Cabin secure. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff.
Sydney Tower, corner 10-9. Giant 246,
Flying brake set.
Alpha 6.
Giant 246, thanks. Runway 34 left to line up and wait.
Probably 3-4 left, line up and wait. Corner correction, Giant 247.
Just 409, maintain 20 knots indicated or less when taxiing about, and just taxi straight ahead, Charlie short 34 left, please.
Roger, maintain under 20 knots and taxi straight ahead to 34 left, hold short.
Connor 10-9, drifting up. Dealing 493, deuce 3 half.
Just 409, holding short on Golf 34 left.
Just 409, cross 34 left on Golf, turn left, taxi on Alpha, cross 25, Alpha 6 holding point runway 34 left.
Cross 34 left, turn on Alpha, cross 25 and Alpha 6 holding 34 left.
Giant 246, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, contact departures airborne on 124 left and on 4 found.
Probably clear to take off 3-4 left and departures 124 for Giant 246.
Helix 493 Delta behind the departing 747 800, runway 34 left, line up behind. 3-minute delay due to wake turbulence.
Right, there's a departing 747, line up and wait, runway 34 left behind, Qlink 493 Delta. Hi there, hubby. Yes, we are waiting for takeoff. This 747 is going to go before us.
Last station unreadable, say again.
Parking brake is released. Lights are all on. And then flights from Australia, DCMA, yeah. Cool. Brakes are set. And New Zealand is sad about the cricket. Three, 4 left, clear for takeoff. Contact the process 124.4 airborne. Qlink 493 Delta. Oh, I can't hear him. Parking brakes are released. That's rolling. $60, 80 knots. That was interesting. V1 rotate. Positive right, gear up. $24.4. So departure Qlink 493 Delta, climbing 5,000, leaving 1,000 800.
Killing 493 Delta,
Pops up.
Sydney departures delay identified. Climb flight level 180 and resume road navigation. Turn left, track direct go. Flight phase route.
Flight level 180 and navigation flight plan route. Killing 493 Delta. Climb power set. Left heading 070, killing 493 Delta.
So killing 493 Delta, disregard, that wasn't meant for you, that was meant for Takeoff 528.
Copy that. As 5,000, we'll need 180 set. set and altitude is selected.
Killing 493 Delta, just confirm you're not going 070, you're just going direct to Cordo.
Yeah, direct to Cordo, killing 493 Delta. Clear direct to Cordo. DTO. And looking for number 6, Cordo. We'll take the autopilot in for that one now. Autopilot's in command. Ice detection.
G'day, Jet 409 with you, currently passing through about 100, 200 feet.
Last aircraft calling, stay close on me.
It's 409.
Just a 409 not yet identified, conform squawking 4077.
After takeoff checks.
Anchor
Anchor is up. Flap 0. Bleeds set to normal. Climb power is set. And it's a flight level, so 1013 set.
It's 409, 400.
No, just 409, confirm squawking 4077, 27 at the end.
4077, just 40.
Seatbelts asking you off. Solid.
Just 409, Sydney approach, g'day, identified, climb flight level 280, actually correction, climb flight level 190.
190 for just up the circle.
I believe that is the Port Hacking River. Port Hacking itself. Which makes that Bundina, that Manabar. All of this stuff is the National Park. And then we head down south towards Wollongong, which is way down there somewhere. That's 1,000 to go, we're pretty much there. Just going to take a look. So we're expecting the Bungo 3 Alpha arrival. Just going to grab the Meta. Grab data services. Looking for... That's not what I'm looking for at all. Unilink, that's the one. Text weather. Canberra, select, and we'll grab that. And look for the message log, downlinks. There we go. Data request.
Just on 409, confirm turning left, track direct to Wollongong.
So, no cloud. We're showing Canberra. Current time 0800 Zulu, so it's 9 minutes ago. Auto 300 at 11 knots. So we're going to be seeing a runway 35 is quite likely. So pick up the runway 35 ILS. And also grab the aerodrome chart and domestic charts. Cool. So select all that stuff in. Just take that away for a moment. And we're going to go to menu arrival. Runway 35, which is number 4. And we're looking at the Bungo 3 Alpha, number 2. Runway 35, number 2. That's going to be an ILS. The Yankee, number 2. Out of Menzie, I do believe. Yes, number 2. Send that to the flight plan. Get rid of Canberra, and there'll be a duplicate of Bungo, most likely. That's gone as well. Bungo direct to Hippo. That's correct. So from Exeter we go to Bungo. There's a holding pattern at Bungo on a 222 inbound with a left-hand turn. We won't be using that most likely. Instead we'll be going direct to Hippo, then Foxlow. As we climbed across, I was about to say Ghibli, is Gibble at 205 knots, and then we track Menzi, and from this one we track inbound Menzi to Cater, so there's no discontinuity there. And then from there we're on the ILS. Now the ILS itself is on 110, so again 109.5. I'll set that up here. 1095 set, and on the other side 1095 set. So I have duplicate there. And the inbound course, just having some difficulty seeing that, it's 348. I've just blasted straight through Cordo, which I need to go direct to Exeter.
One 493 Delta, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0.
Melbourne Centre 125.0, Quebec 493 Delta.
Jetstar 409, sorry, please climb to 23,000 to avoid the queuing.
Jetstar 409, say.
Melbourne Centre, Q-Link 493 Delta at flight level 180.
Q 493 Delta, Melbourne Centre, evening, start clearance, Bungo 3 Alpha, runway 35, Fox 180, track direct Foxlow.
Bungo 3 Alpha, arrival, and direct to Foxlow, Q-Link 493 Delta. Direct to Foxlow. Foxlow is number 10, we'll select that in now. And we'll need a position to bring up here. Menzi at 4,000, again 5,400, so I'll set that up now. In the VNav, not from Foxlow, but we're looking for Menzi. Okay, that could work. Yeah, I'll do Cater at 5,400. That's number 4. And we'll suck that all in, it'll be 1,700 FPM, 14 minutes from top of descent. And let's put the rest of this in, so we need a 438 inbound. I need to grab the format for that. 1, 2, 3, there it is. And the inbound course is 348. Set. Zoom that in a bit. There's our top of descent coming up. Do the crossfill again. Okay.
Today, Jetstar 409 with you at 21,000.
409 Melbourne Centre, good evening. Just confirm you're tracking direct to Bungo and climb flight level 240.
That's a Shoalhaven
Yeah,
River.
climbing flight level 240 and tracking direct to Bungo. At the moment, Jetstar 409.
Shoalhaven River straight down there, and Jarvis Bay beyond it. And there's Kangaroo River, Kangaroo Valley, just under that cloud. Right about where the mouse is, Kangaroo Valley. Couple little skips here and there. Quite a bit of that moisture from the clouds coming through there. I think we need to turn down the gain on our radar just a little. That's Nara, that's down there. Nara would be the larger town that you see. Oh, that's right, Inspector, how you doing? It's going to go back to that ACARS system, so hitting the data, the Unilink. Just checking the temperature is 8 degrees. Yeah, it's not too bad. Seen worse. Just a bit of a sneeze. Mark Smith. How's your part of the world today?
G 493 Delta.
Good old cricket.
Flight level 110.
Loading down to flight level 110, Qantaslink 493 Delta. Level 110 is set.
Jetstar 409 requesting flight level 190 again.
Might be hot and sunny where you are.
Not available.
It's rather cold and night time where I am. Down in Melbourne.
Roger, Jetstar 409, sorry, that's probably came off visual computer.
And just 409, track direct to Canberra.
Track direct to Canberra, Jetstar 409.
Don't need these on anymore. We just need to set up our landing speeds, so I'll do that quickly before we start descending.
493 Delta, not sure if you have a big information echo, it's just been issued at Canberra, the only change temperature down 8.
Copy echo, Qantaslink 493 Delta. Okay, our landing speeds are going to be based on a landing weight of
Qantas
24.5.
1019, contact center 1240 there. Center 1240, Qantas 1019.
So descent pressurization. And for that we'll need the landing altitude, which is 1,860. Set up. Hi, Nathan Arnold. Yeah, we got out at about, about 5:30, something like that. GPWS flaps. I think we'll do the flaps 10 landing. We want to get off early, so we felt 15. It's not too windy down in Canberra today. So it'll be 117 and 107. What I normally do is 117 and then 117 plus 5. Which will be 22. And the red line will be at the 107. Yes, a double check on the ATIS. We have QNH 1019.
17354, contact in approach 124 days, small 0, okay. Sorry, 1244, my apologies.
Copy over 1244, Qantas 7354.
So the QNH will be set, and Canberra approaches 1245. That's preset, ready to go. Alright, so before we start the descent, we will do a complete brief.
Just 409, so currently ILS or visual in Melbourne.
So we've been assigned the Bungo 3 Alpha arrival for runway 35. We're tracking direct to Foxlow.
Qantas.
Then track to Gibble,
Direction just past 409,
which will cross at 205 knots or less. After that we head to Menzie. From Menzie we'll take the ILS approach, runway 35. Crossing Menzie at or above 5,400.
I know what it is, by chance.
And we expect to cross Cater directly at 5,400. Inbound course is 348 degrees, which we have set. Just double check the thing there. 348 is set. So it's RNAV all the way up to Cater, or Menzie really, and then we'll switch over to the ILS. Minimum altitudes will be 2,000. I'll use this one, I think. 2,170. To 170 MDA set. That's for a Category 1 ILS approach with a 4.4% missed approach procedure. Missed approach is straight ahead, climbing to an altitude of 5,100 feet or as directed. Once you come down onto the runway area, there is a displaced threshold of 2,683 meters. We will need to touch down beyond November. And we want to be vacating the runway onto Delta off the left hand side. Manual braking for this one. And we'll be trying to use the reduced end top.
2493, contact Canberra approach, 124 days, 5, good night.
124.5, Q-Link 493 Delta. Speed over set with the altitude selection. 124.5 is preset, and yeah, that's it. Canberra approach, Q-Link 493 Delta, flight level 180, cleared to flight level 110.
493 Delta, Canberra approach, good evening, confirm receipt of information with the code.
FM, we have Echo Delta, so again 493 Delta.
493 Delta, runway 35, expect the ILS approach.
Runway 35, ILS approach, Q-Link 493 Delta. Yeah, we're doing a fast cruise today. We want to get to Canberra quickly. We're going to turn the aeroplane around and then head on down to Melbourne. So the faster we go, the better. We will reduce as we start the top of the descent there. Pack, I might do it now. Cruise power set. Watch the speed just settle back a knot. Awesome. Almost the minute I did it, it's like, yep, down goes the speed. And of course the rudder trim as soon as you take that power back.
Kelly 493 Delta, descent via the star 7000, QNH 1019.
Descent via the star 7000, QNH 1019, Q-Link 493 Delta. Okay, 7,000 feet is set. Almost on top of that top descent point, less than a minute. There it is. Power come back. And of course, as the power comes back, the left foot goes down slightly. $250 knots. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for arrival. Being a pass set, first tinges of snow on the horizon there. $10 less than maximum at the cruise. Yeah, I was a little bit off that, but speed demon time. We are going down, so we might as well speed up a touch. Don't have much in there, but seatbelt signs on.
Chili 493 Delta D75 star 6000.
7 star 6000, Quebec 493 Delta. Ah yes, the classic dash. Well, if good old Majestic software would release their classic dash for P3D at some point, then we'd use it. Unfortunately, they have not. So we use Spaceship Dash instead. This wonderful plane here. Majestic QAs ask, what time will be touching down? We'll be touching down within the 20-minute period. Just taking a look at the message here. That's cool. So we're currently heading to Fox Low. Current time 32. And we'll be on the ground within about 10 minutes. Maybe less. 8 minutes apparently. But we haven't taken the slowdown into account. And we are speeding a bit, so we'll need to push it back a touch now. Slow it down, get that rudder trim back in. Okay, 263 knots, slowing it up. So I need to pass Ghibli at 205 knots or less. Okay, set checklist. Set checklist, pressurization is set, EGPWS flap is set to 15. Briefing is completed, MSA is set, speeds are set, and the MDA has been set for 2170. Approach checklist. Approach checklist, altimeters 1019. And that is set. Fuel transfer is off. Fuel pumps go on. Standby hydraulics and the PTU are on. Fasten signs are on. Caution panel is black. Cabin is secure. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Speed coming off. Look for 205 knots.
Chile 493 Delta descend via the star 5400 from Mendy Wireless approach runway 35, report established. Chile 493 Delta, winds 300 degrees, 11 knots, runway 35, clear land.
Sorry about that. Had a mic mute apparently. So I've done the landing checklist. We've got the bleed set to minimum, the landing gear down 3 green. Flaps will be 15 for landing. And have reduced NT-MP landing. And condition levers are fully forward. Landing checklist is complete. Runway is in sight. We are clear to land. My aeroplane. All pilots out. We are stable. Just over Queanbeyan right now. Still in New South Wales technically until we cross the river. 500. Right about there, 500 feet.
Plus 100. Light slow.
Correcting.
Light slow.
In the groove.
Minimums. Minimums.
Continuing.
Light slow. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Landing rate monitor didn't show up. Sorry about that. Have to reset it. Killing 493 Delta has vacated 35.
Killing 493 Delta, taxi Bravo, cross runway 30 Bravo, Charlie to the bay.
Cross runway 30 Bravo Charlie to the bay, killing 493 Delta. Yeah, I'll start cleaning her up. Flaps are coming up. Light in the red. We'll start the APU since we're turning it around on the ground here. They don't have a thing where we're going. I believe it's essentially parking to. Oh, they don't have a. Damn it. Gonna have to park it manually. Welcome to Canberra, the capital of Australia. Yeah, GSX has done something really weird at the moment. It can't see the airport entirely. So I'm just going to have to do a Dash 8 300 parking right here. And we'll shut it down right about there. Parking brake is set. Start feather. I'll do it for 30 seconds. Generators in. Bleeds are off. There's 30 seconds and we'll shut it down. Okay, landing, takeoff. There we go, 41 minutes in the air. And we use 760 kilograms of fuel, leaving us just about 1 ton of fuel. And we'll help the passengers on. Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check. Okay, 42 minutes. We'll need to do a turnaround. That's the door. So when we do decide to leave again, we'll just power out around the turn and head on out to the runway. Now we'll let the first officer do the walk around this time, and we are going to go ahead and turn the airplane around, ready to go. Flight directors are off. Okay, navigation, we need to go direct to waypoint 99, which is the end of the flight plan. That's sorted. And sorted. Cool. So now we're going to go ahead and look at our new flight plan. We'll bring this up now. There we go. For Canberra, not sure about this Timbers 16,000 business. I'm going to drop that. So it's Canberra 9 via Canberra, just DCT Canberra essentially. Victor 129 to Melbourne direct. We'll be at flight level 200 for this one. 20,000 feet. There we go, flight plan is filed. We can cut some of these things, we'll leave that up. Drop that one, keep that one. Let's have a look at what we have. We have Canberra. And we have Melbourne as well. So that's good. I've already done the flight safety checks. This will be for second flight of the day. So the first one, so we only do the green items. Roll back up to the top. We're looking at our flight plan, which I am going to have to get out of here. 131 Delta. So just a quick log out of the map here and re-log in as our new call sign. 131D. Yeah, it's lost vPilot. That's fine. Cool. So I need 2,543 pounds of fuel. Kilograms of fuel, sorry. I'm flying in America too much. And look at the amount of kilograms of fuel we'll be using is 1013. That's a nice little number. Send that data to flight sim. Unpause. Cool. Just going to do a reset on our IRS. Meanwhile, we don't need the ILSs on, do we? Okay, so flight plan FPL, we're going from YSCB. Out of CB, I'll do the menu, no it's flight plan list, airway, and we're going by the Victor 169, that's number 6. Taking all the way down to number 9, Melbourne, to YMML. Set, accept. Okay, fuel. So all that remains the same apart from alternate, all that kind of stuff down there. Of course, our actual fuel on board is going to be 2543. And alternate 470. Apparently that's Orbx. Now the holding is nothing but the extra is 208. And total reserve is 678. Which is a fixed reserve plus a contingency. Good stuff. Taxi fuel is 125 and minimum takeoff fuel is 2210. And I currently have 24, about 2500. So I'm happy with that. Iris has come back. We'll go back into the nav source. And we'll go ahead and crossfill. Let's start a crossfill. Start with the flight plan. There it is. And the fuel plan. It's available on both sides now. Go ahead and drop the MDA since we don't need that for takeoff. And flaps 10 for the arrival into Melbourne, assuming it's runway 27. Okay, we are using a little bit of fuel on the left hand side, that's because the APU is running. We'll just turn the air conditioning on since we can. Cool. So with that in mind, we are probably ready to request a clearance. Let's do that. Canberra, Q-Link 131 Delta requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Q-Link 131 Delta, Canberra approach today, getting cleared to Melbourne via Dubis, then flight plan route, Dubis 1 departure, runway 35, climb via the SID to 10,000, squawk 2151, departures with me 124.845.
Q-Link 131 Delta, cleared to Melbourne via the Dudis 1 departure, runway 35, national climb 10,000 via the Star. Squawk code 2151 and departures 124.5.
Q-Link 131 Delta.
Okay, the score code coming up 2151. That is sorted. 10,000 feet is the initial climb. There's 10. Altitude, select once we have that up. That's done. And the Dubis departure. So flight plan menu, departure. Out of Canberra. It's going to be runway 35, number 4. And the Dubis, number 5. There it is. Hi there, Nick Martin. How are you doing? We're going to be flying this Dash 8 Q400 out of Canberra here, and we're going to be taking it down to Melbourne today. This is flight number 2 of Milkrun Monday. Just coming up on 7 PM in Melbourne. Alright, let's look at our departure here. So it's a Dubis departure. And we're going southbound. Non-jet Dubis 1. There it is. So leaving Canberra, runway 35 on a heading of 353. Straight ahead to 3,400 feet, then we make a left-hand turn at 320. Continuing that heading up to 5,000 feet, then we track direct to Nogor, and then direct to Dubis. Grad is 6.6 degrees to 34, so it's a pretty tight climb, especially if it's one engine. Then 3.3 after that, and the requirement not to turn right. Not before departure end of the runway. Turn right. So it's a right hand turn, but wait until you pass the end of the runway. Makes sense to me. Let's see what that looks like in the flight plan. Yep, there it is. So departure end of runway 35, slight right turn up to 34. Then up to 5,000, then Nogor. Those are floating waypoints, so it's just going to be on the nav. Easy. Good stuff. Let's run a checklist through the green items. Circuit breakers are all in. Bleed air 1 and 2 off. APU bleeds on. Pressurization set and checked. Emergency lights are armed. Fuel transfer and quantity. So the transfer is off. Quantity is showing slightly more on the right side, as to be expected with the APU. Park and brake is on. Pressure is in the green. This goes on for now. FMS is set, and the takeoff and departure briefing. Alright, takeoff and departure briefing will be using flaps 10 for departure. Our departure weight is 25.8, which is close enough to 26 to not change much. Our V speeds are 115. So V1 115, I'm just going to add an extra knot for the rotation. And the V2 speed is coming up here.
All stations, Canberra information, Foxtrot now, current changes, winds 290 degrees, 10 knots, QNH 1019. Canberra information, Foxtrot.
It's 118. Okay, for the flaps 10 climb out. It's 128. And we'll be using V-fry, V-climb of 148. Speeds are set. Let's look through our charts. Alright, so we're sitting in this fake area here. It's gates, what this thing is going to be calling gate 15. We're calling it 4 because we've got old scenery. Once we taxi out, it'll be a sharp right hand turn to face Mike. I'll be taxiing via Bravo and then November. Departing on from November, we have about 3,000 foot long runway, 3,000 meters, sorry, been flying in America too long. And after that we'll be flying with the nav set, climbing as hard as we can, pretty much. Our speeds are 80 knots for a low speed abort, 115 for the V1, and we'll be airborne within the knot. Climb out speed is going to be 148, and then we can take the flaps up at 150. We'll continue accelerating till 200 knots till we hit 10,000 feet. Then we'll be accelerating up to 220. We're going to be using climb all the way up to top of climb, and then we'll reduce it back to the cruise power. I'm the part flying today. I think everything is ready out the back. We'll make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is Nick Martin. We'll be taking you down to Melbourne today as Qantaslink flight number 131 on board our Dash 8 Q400. We do hope you enjoy the flight with us, and we welcome you on board. Flight time today is just over an hour and 10 minutes. I ask that you please sit back and relax, enjoy the flight. Cabin crew will be coming through the airplane to ensure that everything is ready for our departure. Ask that you pay your full attention to their message as it does relate to your safety. That said, we do anticipate a very nice and smooth flight down today. It's a bit colder in Melbourne than it is here in Canberra, but nice and clear. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Alrighty, we'll start. Canberra Q-Link 131 Delta is at gate 14, is ready for start, and we'll be doing a turnaround.
Q-Link 131 Delta, start approved.
Start approved, Q-Link 131 Delta. We are cleared for the start. Bleed air is off. Main bus tyres in. And we are on APU generator. Let's run the checklist. Before start, trims are set. Just got to check that one. It is fine. Door and fueling lights are out. Passenger signs are on. Cabin reports received. Flight deck door is locked. Anti-collision light goes red. It's on. APU bleed is off. And batteries, bus and volts need to be under 26 volts. Go ahead and check that out for me. And we're showing 12s. Very nice. We can start. We'll start the right hand first. NH is rising. NH at 19. We'll start feather. NH rising. And that's a good start. Start select out. Selecting number 1. There's 19, number 1, start feather. And that is a good start on number 1. Start the cutout, and we'll drop the APU. Start, external power is disconnected and off. Main bus tie goes off. Electrical panels after the conditions. Condition levers coming up. And electrical showing 115 on AC 1 and 2. Condition levers set to maximum. Prop RPM coming up. Prop RPM is in the green. Fuel pumps are in. Feather is white. Hydraulics checked. Flaps. Has to be 10 for takeoff. Speeds are set. And nose steering is on. It's going to do a check of our flight controls. Free and clear. And just going to check our spoilers. Spoiler 2. And a rudder. Rudder's off. Full travel to the left side. Rudder 1. Rudder's checked. Takeoff sorted, and NTOP will be reducing to 85. Yep, start checklist is complete. Bleeds on but minimum. Gas pressure check. Test. Test is green. Tags are good. Transponder TCAS goes on. Your dampener goes on. Clearances and cabin. Canberra, QLink 131 Delta is ready for taxi in 5 seconds.
QLink 131 Delta information, Fox current changes, winds 290 degrees 10 knots, taxi, Bravo, November, hold short runway 35.
Go Foxtrot, and then Bravo, November, hold short 35, QLink 131 Delta. So Bravo and November, exactly as we said. Just one little thing I wanted to check. All the doors are indeed closed. I'm happy with that. We are clear to move. Parking brake is released. Light is on. And off we go. Love the old car park there. And the big hangar too. That's Mike. Side demister is on. I've selected nav. LNAV is set. Hi there, RC Tested. How you doing in Kiwi country? Down here in Australia country is not too bad. From the top of the car park there. Ah, I missed it. Too busy looking at the cinematics. Can't do that in a jet, can you? Okay, for takeoff lineup checks, and collision light goes white. Other lights are on. Pin up static isolation valve. Isolate. Bleeds are set. FCS modes where GA, altitude select. And I'm on LNAV as well. Caution panel is black. We are ready. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Canberra, Q-Link 131 Delta, ready at 1 November.
Q-Link 131 Delta, winds 290 degrees, 10 knots, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Runway 35, clear for takeoff, Q-Link 131 Delta. Cam fully ready. I have control. Spoiler set to flight. $80 knots. V1 rotate. Positive rates. Gear up. Like 131 Delta, leaving 3,500.
Like 131 Delta, right, identified, climb via the seat, flight level 200.
So, flight level 200 via the seat, Q-Link 131 Delta. 200 is set. There you go, the outer suburbs of Canberra. Just going to get our flaps up. Going to get on the autopilot nice and quickly so we can have a look outside. IAS mode set. Flaps are up. Water feather is off. And general cleanup done. Let's have a look outside. Canberra. Black Mountain over there. There's the airport. This is kind of the area around Duntroon. That's the top of it there. Parliament House, of course. And this is the...
Killing 131 Delta, contact Melbourne Center 124.0. Good evening.
I'm Center 124.0, Killing 131 Delta. Was about to say the War Memorial. Looking for 200 knots. We have it. And 1240.
Qantas 7338, approaching 9,000. Qantas 7338, contact approach 132.0, good day. Approach 132.0, Qantas 73.
I thought 1013. Melbourne Center, Q-Link 131 Delta, climbing flight level 200, leaving flight level 115.
Q-Link 131 Delta, Melbourne Center, good day. Cancel said track direct to Dulles planned route.
Direct to Dulles planned route, $1, again, Qantaslink 131 Delta. I'm saying the Delta in front of the call sign. DTO, direct to Dulles, number 6, sorted. Have a request from RC Tested asking how long this flight will be. And the answer to that question is 1 hour and 15 minutes. And we leave Canberra behind us. Lake Burley Griffin.
Stations Canberra, information, Gulf changes, wind 1, correction 310 degrees, 8 knot, temperature at 7, changes, Gulf Canberra.
And I just realised that I haven't set up our text again. Let's do that. There's that ice detection again. Flight back to coordinated. Have a nice one. Bye bye. Have a good one. Melbourne, here we come. Okay, seatbelt signs can go off.
Good evening, Qantas 515 with you, passing flight level 220 for flight level 250.
Qantas 515 Melbourne Centre, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Qantas 515.
There's 18,000 coming up on 19. And we'll turn this back on. So another thing that I'd like to do is set up for the approach. Also do that now, since I'm doing anything else. 1,000 feet to go. Boise arrival. Hi there, Rossi. How you doing? Assuming you're watching me on there as well. One assumes. Oh, that's alright, we need to reset the landing rate monitor. Done. There's 20,000 feet. It's going to accelerate a little bit. As we do that, we'll just adjust this. Altitude mode select.
Qantas 427 Melbourne Centre.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 427, go ahead.
Qantas 427, confirm your stop line at flight level 360.
Oh, Qantas 437, I didn't notice that. I will descend back down to 360, Qantas 427.
Thank you.
There's our snowy mountains. Here in Australia, the Alpine region, just south of Canberra. I was about to say I can't see the lake, but I think it's under the cloud there somewhere. Lake Jindabyne. Or is it that the lake there? That could be Lake. Yeah, that's Lake Jindabyne, right there.
Melbourne Centre, good evening. Jetstar 528, flight level 185.
172, asking about the amount of traffic we got.
Jetstar 528, good evening. Climb flight level 350.
That's us there.
Climb to the tree among 50.
Yeah, there's a bit of traffic.
Jetstar 520.
A lot of it behind us, and they are in jets, so they might get there as we arrive into Melbourne, so we're quite busy. That's us popping out there. We've got a Qantas 737 just in front of us, 37,000 feet. There's a Jetstar A320 in front of it, and coming up behind us is a Tiger Airways 737, two of them in a row. And DG something or other, DG93. Behind all that lot is Tyler in the Velocity. Another Qantas. Ah, there's a stack of them right there. That looks like two aircraft. It's actually three, I think. And the Golf Romeo 516. Good old Tony Ralph popping out of Sydney right now. So yeah, actually we got a lot of us. RC Tested asking when I'm flying into New Zealand next. I don't know. You guys have a Saturday flying, don't you? I might actually join that one day. Most of the time I am pretty exhausted from Friday night ops, but the Friday night ops coming up this weekend doesn't look that useful. So maybe I'll have to look into your website over there at VatNZ. See what you guys are doing on Saturday.
Melbourne Centre, good air. Jetstar 518, passing through flight level 145 for 240.
I think we've got all the speed will come out of there. Cruise speed is set. And since I've adjusted the prop RPM, we will need to adjust our
518, good air,
rotary.
climb flight level 370.
And that's done.
Climbing to 370. Jetstar
Hello there
518.
to Simbro, how are you doing? We are flying down to Melbourne in the Dash 8 Q400, having left Canberra. And a wonderful Canberra scenery, the Orbx city scenery, down there in Canberra. Currently overhead the Australian Alps. I believe that's Lake Jindabyne down there, which should put us roughly over Perisher. Perisher, of course, is New South Wales' largest skiing resort, just to the southwest of the Jindabyne Lake there. Cooma Airport is
Good evening, Melbourne Centre, Delta Golf 93.
well north of there.
Flight level 360.
We'll get to see Cooma in a couple of weeks when we fly the
Delta Golf
GA
93, Melbourne Centre, good day.
on Sunday. Not this week. This week we're doing, I think it was Orbx and maybe up to Malakuta. But we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. So apparently Saturday,
This is Rob.
5 PM.
Jetstar 504, contact center
Saturday night
125.0.
ops. What are you guys doing?
125.0, Jetstar 504, choose to get up.
Christchurch
Melbourne Centre,
and
Tigos 8,
Paramarumaru?
flight level 340.
What the heck is that?
Tigos 837, Melbourne Centre.
Para, P-A-R-A, P-A, Paraparumu. Alright. Didn't expect to be visiting there ever. Okay.
Okay, approach just decided to log off quite abruptly. Is there anyone in the TMA that needs assistance?
Yeah,
Anyway, looks like we would be able to do a
Center. This is,
good old
Qantas
Christchurch to Auckland.
Qantas 002.
5 o'clock
there you
on
are.
Saturday. I might put it in.
Qantas 002.
Might be a
if
nicer
you send to
flight than
6,000, I'll get you vectors back to runway
going to
16.
Detroit. I don't think we've got any
Okay,
Detroit
perfect.
scenery.
I'm gonna set the altitude to 6,000 and we'll be waiting for vectors. I'm just gonna let you know that we made a missed approach just now where I go around. We touched down but burst a tire. So yeah, I want to do it.
That's generally not good. Qantas 002, turn right, heading 050.
All right, right turn 050. Wait, sorry, say that again. Qantas 002.
Qantas 002, turn right, heading 050.
All right, heading 050, Qantas 002. So there's R522 with you 5,000.
Auckland to Doha direct. Yeah, no, I'm not really into the nights of our flights. It's a bit too much.
Sydney G'day, Qantas 451 on Christian Well.
4 hours is enough for me.
451, descend flight level 130.
And the odd across the pond. That's 8 hours, so
Identified Jetstar 522.
plenty and long enough there.
Qantas 451, descend flight level 130.
Descending 130, Qantas 451.
Flight level 380.
And so Jetstar 522, can we grab climb?
Jetstar 522, just stand by. I have an aircraft coming in over the top of you for an approach.
Oh, Jetstar 522.
Oh.
Near Christchurch. Okay, then that's worth a look. That's certainly worth a look. Thanks, 172. I'll look that up now. If we can get good new scenery for Christchurch in P3D, and the events between Christchurch and Auckland and some weird city just north of Wellington, then yeah, that sounds pretty good.
484 Melbourne Centre, g'day, identified.
Gotcha. There we go. I'll look into that. Thanks for that. Get paid on Friday.
846 with you, flight level 380.
Velocity 846 Melbourne Centre.
Okay, we've been chatting long enough. It's probably time to look at our arrival via Boise. Boise 6 Alpha arrival. That looks like the most likely thing. And I reckon we can get the ATIS from up here. So it'll be 118.0.
Qantas 784, contact approach 1320, speak to you shortly.
feet. Broken, 1,000.
Qantas 002, contact approach 132, decimal 0.
3. QNH 1022. On first contact with Melbourne, ground or approach. Notify receipt information Sierra. Melbourne, terminal information Sierra. Expect instrument approach. Runway
522, climb flight level 350, cancel speed restriction.
Maximum crossing.
Climb flight level 350.
Visibility greater than 1. 0 kilometers. Cloud view
519, start clearance available.
feet. Broken 2,500 feet.
Jetstar 519, Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival runway 16, when ready, flight level 250.
On first contact with Melbourne, ground or approach. Notify receipt of information Sierra. Melbourne, terminal.
And Jetstar 519, increase to maximum speed for me, please. Qantas 451, descend 9,000, QNH 1022.
Descending 9,000, copy QNH, Qantas 451.
Qantas 427, start clearance available.
Qantas 427, go ahead.
Qantas 427, 7 Alpha, arrival runway 16, when ready, flight level 260.
This is an arrival on my 16, and ready to set this out. Correction 260, Qantas 427.
Okay, arriving Melbourne. It will be the runway 27, number 3. off the Boise 6 Alpha number 3. It's runway 27, which is an ILS. Got the ILS Yankee.
And Melbourne, so they cross 16, like 11, request lower.
And from Visas, which is the old Epping.
Qantas 1611, contact center 125.0.
125.0, thanks for your coverage.
And Boise direct to
Qantas
Maxwell.
002, just confirm you're over to approach 1320.
So there we have Boise,
132.
crossing Maxwell, then Hayes, Doran, and Visas at 185 knots, which will probably be at 3,000 feet.
Q-Link 131 Delta, star clearance available.
Q-Link 131 Delta, go ahead.
Q-Link 131 Delta, Boise 6 Alpha arrival, runway 16, maintain flight level 200.
Boise 6 Alpha, runway 27, and maintain flight level 200.
Q-Link 131 Delta, runway 16.
Copy runway 16, Q-Link 131 Delta. All the crosswind, all of the crosswind. Why?
Qantas 451, contact approach 132.0. Good day.
Anyway, change of runway.
1320, thanks, Qantas 451.
Flight level circle there.
Boise 6 Alpha number 4. Runway 16 and runway 16.
Melbourne Center, good evening, Qantas 441 with you, maintaining flight level 360 and speed Mach decimal 75.
Okay, let's look through our waypoints now that we've changed runway.
Alright, that last aircraft calling, go ahead.
Qantas 441.
Okay, Wizard
maintaining
Terrace.
flight level 360 and Mach
From
decimal
Boise, we
75.
had a duplicate there. That's
Qantas
gone.
441, Melbourne Center.
And Takeoff
Vales,
247 as well.
and Bell,
360.
Buvib, Nifa, and Belter.
Takeoff 247, Melbourne Center.
From Belter, we'll start the turn inbound,
Takeoff 837, star clearance available.
and then down via Ockmel.
Takeoff 837,
That's on the
go ahead.
runway 16.
Takeoff
ILS.
837, Lizzie 7 Alpha arrival, runway 16, when ready 250.
Lizzie 7 Alpha arrival, runway 167.
So, inbound course is 160 on a frequency 109.7. 9.7 is set.
Kilo Juliet
Done.
November, request a radio check.
Cool.
Kilo Juliet November, for a very original call sign, 5x5.
Inbound is 160.
555, Kilo Juliet November. Huh, thanks.
160 set.
Melbourne Center, we're 1123 with you.
And we'll be wanting to cross some of these waypoints at certain altitudes. So at or below 6,000 at Nifa, and Belt is usually above 4,000 or at 4,000 essentially. So I'll chuck that in. Also Anbel.
Melbourne Center, just 523 with you, flight level 340.
Jetstar 523, Melbourne Center.
So below 9,000 and we'll do all that stuff. There we go.
Takeoff from your 516.
22 minutes, top of descent, 100 miles.
Call from your 516, Melbourne Center, good day.
Melbourne Center, we're 1123 with you.
Red 1123, Melbourne Center. Delta Golf 93, star clearance available.
Okay, I'm going to cross-fill that. So for that we'll need...
Delta Golf 93, star clearance available.
Handle direct to Wazza. Good old GLS, yeah. Anyway, we're finally flying the old-fashioned ILS.
Center, I think it's 247. We're getting some TCAS warnings, just querying separation at the moment.
Golf Romeo 516 for a separation, turn left immediately, heading 160.
160, Golf Romeo 516.
Alright then, where are we going? So, full brief, we've done all the approach up to the Belter.
Today, 784 at flight level 2.
From Belter we intercept ILS, runway 16.
784, Melbourne Center, good day, climb for level
straight down on the 160 degrees inbound.
350.
Minimums is 640. $640 is set for the MDA. We have ourselves a crosswind of 13 knots. It's doable. Just realised I don't have the aerodrome chart up. There we go. So we'll be looking to vacate off Golf. That's the high speed. I doubt that we'll get to Echo, but Golf is certainly achievable. And we'll be taxiing on Alpha and quite possibly on Tango or Echo, not sure. I was thinking they're using runway 27, so it's probably going to be Echo.
243, Melbourne Center.
Yeah, it could be both. Either or. Anyhow, once we get into here, we're on gate Bravo. Probably Bravo 28.
Go ahead.
25 is also possible.
243, observe you maintaining, no, climbing back up to flight level 320.
Oh, the SV Keanu. How you doing?
Eagle 243, my apologies, autopilot turned off its on. Yeah, we're having a lot of technical issues in Victor today. Velocity 846, are you currently maintaining Mach decimal 7-1?
No, not currently, but I can if you want me to.
Well, velocity 846, what are you currently maintaining?
Mach decimal 80, never got instructions for cruise.
Velocity 846, understood. For sequencing, reduce speed Mach decimal 75 or less.
The sequence is Mach 0.75 or less, velocity 846.
Qantas 515, contact center 1250, expect star. Good day. Qantas 515, contact. Qantas 5.
Go ahead, Qantas 515.
Qantas 515, contact center 1250. Good day.
Center 5 decimal 0, good night.
Kilo Juliet November, request circuits around the Avalon general area.
Kilo Juliet November for circuits, contact approach 132.0.
Contact approach 132.0, thank you, and good night.
Melbourne Center, good day, just 7902, best rate, flight level 360.
Yes, sir, 792, Melbourne Center, good day, squawk 3171.
Squawking 3171, just 792.
Just 792, identified, clear to Melbourne via Extra on planet routes, maintain flight level 360, I'll have your star clearance in about 2 minutes.
Clear to Melbourne via Extra on flight level 360, we'll go, velocity, just 792.
Go for 516, what speed are you currently maintaining?
Moving to velocity 883. That's flight level 160, climbing flight level 240, in waypoint 00. Velocity 83 Melbourne Center, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, velocity 883.
Golf Romeo 516, what's your current Mach number?
Currently 0.774 for Golf Romeo 516.
Golf Romeo 516, reduce Mach decimal 73 for separation.
Mach decimal 73, our current heading is 162, Golf Romeo 516.
Melbourne Centre, Tigos 837. We do flight level 340. We're going to be away from the cockpit for about 10 minutes, if that occurs.
Was that Tigos 837?
Affirm, Tigos 837.
Tigos 837, that's no problem, report when you're back.
We'll do 837.
Bunch of cloud. Nothing but cloud.
SR 519, descend 9000, QNH 1022.
Descend 9000.
Qantas 427, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight 130, Qantas 427.
Qantas 792, start clearance when you're ready. Or sorry, Jetstar 792, start clearance when you're ready.
Jetstar 792, go ahead.
Jetstar 792, Warren 6 Alpha, arrival runway 16, flight level 250 when you're ready.
Warren 6 Alpha, runway 16, and when ready, flight level 250, Jetstar 792.
Golf Romeo 516, resume on navigation, track direct to room 800.
Oh, they're down 172. I don't do enough UK flying, mostly because if I want to do UK flying, I have to wake up at 4 in the morning on a Saturday, which is not as enticing as it might seem.
Delta Golf 93, you alive?
I don't want to fly around there with no air traffic controllers. Also, I haven't really installed all my scenery yet, so I just have to spend some time to make sure that all the scenery is there. I think there's an event on for Dublin on Saturday or Sunday. Something like 4 in the morning on Sunday.
93, Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival, runway 16, descend flight level 250 when ready.
Yes, toilet inspector. I know I've inspected the toilet and seen what he's doing there.
Runway 16, stand to flight level 250 when ready. That won't be for a little while yet.
Delta Golf 93, no worries.
Username checks out.
Jetstar 528, Melbourne Center, 125.0, okay?
Melbourne City, Qantas 462, climbing flight level 220 or flight level 240.
Qantas 462, Melbourne Center, good day, climb flight level 370.
Let's get our landing speed sorted out since we've got the time.
528, contact Melbourne Center, 125.
We will be using flaps 10.
350, Jetstar 528.
Our landing will be at planned landing mass 24.8.
427, descend 9000, QNH 1022. Correction, 1023 now.
Increase the speeds by 2 knots.
Descend 9000, look at QNH 1023.
So the approach speed will be
Jetstar 519,
124.
contact approach 132.0, good day.
132.0, Jetstar 519 today.
Velocity 846, resume profile speed for sequencing, turn left heading 18 and 160.
129. And it'll be 114 red line.
Velocity 846, Melbourne Center.
Go ahead, what's the 846?
Velocity 846, resume profile speed, turn left heading 160 for sequencing.
Resume main speed, left 160, velocity 846.
Qantas 427, contact approach 132.0, good day.
Photo approach 132.0. Melbourne Center velocity 819, climbing through 18,500 for 24,000.
Velocity 819, Melbourne Center, good day, climb flight level 370.
Level 370, velocity 819.
Takeoff 243, start clearance available.
Go ahead, Takeoff 243.
Takeoff 243, Lizzie 7 Alpha arrival, runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 260.
Takeoff 243, Lizzie 7 Alpha arrival, runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 260.
Just out 792, flash flight level 360, descending flight level 250.
Just out 792, thanks, descend flight level 130.
Descending flight level 130, just out 792.
Trucking along. Here comes the conga line. Might get to see some contrails flying above us at some point soon. Guessing they'll be... Ah, there they are. Speaking of contrails, I was thinking, oh, they'll be off to the left slightly. And there it is. So who's that? That's Tigos 837.
Level Center, good day, Victor 2810, heavy with you, passing 147 for 245, Disney Island.
Executive 2810, Melbourne Center, good day, climb flight level 410.
410, 2810.
Velocity 846, resume on navigation, position 25 miles east of Nava, track direct to Bulla, planned route.
Navigation tracking direct Bulla, velocity 846.
Red 1123, what's your current Mach number?
Mach 771 for 1123.
Alright, 1123, reduce Mach decimal 70 or less for a separation.
70 or less for 1123.
Velocity 846, star clearance available.
Go ahead, velocity 846.
Velocity 846, Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 270.
Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 270,
441, star clearance available.
Qantas 441, go ahead.
Yes,
Qantas
the
441, Lizzie 7 Alpha.
center
arrival,
controllers are
runway
generally
16.
quite good.
When ready, descend flight level 2.
Because they've done more training than the tower controllers, so they know what they're doing pretty well. This guy's
27 Alpha, arrival, runway 16,
Owen.
and down to flight level 280,
Ewan.
when ready, Qantas 441.
E-O-I-N, Owen. I've met him before. He's not a real world controller, but he is a real world software developer, and he's actually developed quite a lot of the systems that we use on the backpack.
From AFK, yep.
That's
Because
really good.
837 is back with you.
Takeoff 837, descend flight level 130.
Down to 130, Takeoff 837.
Keylink 131 Delta, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Quebec 131 Delta.
Delta Golf 93, descend flight level 130.
Delta 130, Delta Golf 93.
Takeoff 243, descend flight level 140.
And notice he said descend flight level 130, didn't say anything about when ready, so he actually means now. I suspect what he's going to be doing is pushing us down to put other things on top of us, so we'll start the descent now.
Takeoff 247, go ahead.
Now, I'm going to go to vertical speed. Nose down to about
Takeoff 247, Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 2.
Sorted.
Let's do 250.
And we'll just back off on the power. As we come back on the power, I need to push left on the rudder pedals ever so slightly.
2250.
And we'll trim that force out. And there it is.
Alright, 1123, resume profile speed.
Resume profile speed, 1123.
Just maintain that speed about 265.
First good evening, just +1 3 flight level 340 inbound Melbourne.
Just there, 513, Melbourne Center. Red 1123, star clearance available.
1123, ready to copy.
Red 1123, Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival, runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 260.
Lizzie 7 Alpha, runway 16, when ready, 260, 113.
Golf Romeo 56, reduce to mid-speed.
Please repeat for Golf Romeo 516.
Golf Romeo 516, reduce to minimum speed.
Where we come descent.
Minimum speed, Golf Romeo 516.
Time to do a descent checklist.
Yes, sir, 792, descend 9000, QNH 1023.
Saying QNH 1023, just 792.
Takeoff 837, descend 9000,
Pressurization set.
QNH 1023.
430, which is roughly there.
Descend 9000, QNH 1023.
GPW's flap is set for 10.
837.
Briefing has been completed with runway 36.
Golf Romeo 516, star clearance
just double check.
Ready to copy the star, Golf
160 set.
516.
Golf Romeo 516, Lizzie 7 Alpha, arrival runway 16, when ready, descend flight level 27.
9.7 is set.
That's a Lizzie 7 Alpha.
Current speeds are set with 124 on the approach.
Right. And when ready, flight level 270, Golf Romeo 516.
MSA is set.
Golf Romeo 516,
640.
Melbourne doesn't have parallel runways.
Sorry, I'm getting confused with Sydney. Golf Romeo
just double check
516.
the missed approach is straight ahead. Climbing at 4,000. Descent checklist is complete.
Your Melbourne Cedar Compass 123 is with you, 320.
Compass 123, Melbourne Center. G'day, report your current Mach number.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking from the flight deck. We've begun descending into Melbourne at this stage, and we're going to anticipate arriving in about 20 minutes. We hope you've enjoyed flying with us on our Dash HQ400 as Qantaslink flight number 131, service to Melbourne. Cabin crew will be coming through the airplane just to ensure that everything is ready for our arrival into Melbourne. Looking at Melbourne at the moment, temperature is 11 degrees Celsius, and that's kind of typical. A lot of cloud cover at the moment, but there's no rain reported. Do hope you have a very enjoyable trip after we arrive into Melbourne Airport, and thank you for flying with us.
Just dropped out. 1 sec.
Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure.
Okay, sorry, compass 123, report your Mach number.
Roger, decimal 79, compass 123.
VNF selected, altitude
Compass
select.
123.
And seatbelt signs can go on.
Yes, sir, 792, contact approach 132.0.
Approach 132.0, just 792.
Q-Link 131 Delta, descend VSR 9000, QNH 1023.
9000, QNH 1023, Q-Link 131 Delta.
Number 7 Qantas, 212, fly level 310 and climb fly level 400.
Information is Sierra.
Qantas 212, Melbourne Centre, g'day.
Just one little check, make sure that's still the case.
2,300 feet. Broken 2,800 feet. Temperature 13. QNH 1023.
Compass 123, reduce speed, Mach decimal 3 for
ground or
sequence.
approach. Notify receipt of information.
Could you just repeat the
Tango.
Terminal information Tango.
Mach decimal 7 3.
Approach. Runway 2.
Drop down to Mach decimal 7 3.
11 knots max in.
Center 247, query, closing preparation at 6 o'clock.
Takeoff 247, just about to action that, increase to maximum speed.
23.
Increase to maximum speed, Takeoff 247.
Delta Golf 93, descend 9000, QNH 1023.
10 9000, QNH 1023, Delta Golf 93.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 441, with flight level 360 on descent to flight level
2. Detection.
280, and we can reduce if you like for that aircraft that's likely heading to the left.
Qantas 441, thanks for that. Reduce to minimum speed and you can descend to flight level 140.
Minimum speed and flight level 140, Qantas 441.
And just on time, we're starting to intercept profile.
Descend flight level 130 and increase to maximum speed.
Power coming off. Power coming off some more.
Q-Link 131 Delta, contact approach 132.0. Okay.
132.0. Q-Link 131 Delta.
Qantas 522, contact.
Rapid approach, Q-Link 131 Delta with Tango descending 9,000 feet.
Q-Link 131 Delta approach, get a descent by the start of 7,000 from runway 16.
Be the star 7,000, runway 16, Q-Link 131 Delta.
Kilo 131 Delta, cheers, and just confirm your speed.
Currently 260 knots.
Kilo 131 Delta, cheers.
Approach Tickles 837 with United 1000.
Kilo 830, approach Kilo descend by the start 4000, runway 16.
Stand by start 4000 and runway 16 for Tickles 837.
Being Melbourne approach Delta Golf 93 was with you at 9,000. 15 miles.
Outside air temperature is -5. We're inside clouds.
Delta Golf 93 approach Kilo maintain 9,000 now. Break Kilo 131 Delta, descend by the start 6000.
I'll start at 6,000, Quebec 131 Delta.
Kilo 131 Delta, first and let's make that 5,000.
5,000, 131 Delta.
Delta Golf 93, descend by the start 6000, runway 16.
Delta 6,000, runway 16, Delta Golf 93.
5,000 feet is set. And we'll reduce that speed.
873, a requirement to be at or above speed 240 knots.
So was that Tickles 830?
10,000 feet set.
830 reduces. Philippines 914 departures.
Cabin crew, seats for landing. That's 240 knots, we'll keep it about there.
Tickles 837, 830, keep the speed at or above 240 knots.
Copy 240 knots for Tickles.
And approach checklist, altimeter
Just
1003.
92.
Fuel transfer is off, pumps are in. Standby hydraulics and the PT is on. Passenger signs on, caution panel is black, cabin is secure.
Philippines 914, climb 5 feet, flight level 240.
Again, Philippines 9014.
Flight level 240, Philippines 914.
Flight level 240, Philippines 9014.
Speed.
QLink 131, that Delta, actually disregard. Delta Golf 93, report your speed.
Currently, Mark decimal 416, Delta Golf 93.
Delta Golf 93, you're in the lower levels. Can I have the indicated speed, please?
240 knots.
Delta Golf 93, I'll give it speed 200.
Going to 200, reducing speed to 200, Delta Golf 93.
Takeoff 873, you're about 4 miles to correction, less than that, 3 miles to intercept. Can you make the intercept? That was 837, can you make the intercept?
Yep, you're right about the ice. Got the ice going. Can't do much more about it than that.
Okay, that is a note. QLink 131, Delta maintain your best speed, please. Let's do 210 knots or above, and descend now to 3,500.
Yeah, 3,500, best speed, Qantaslink 131 Delta.
Melbourne approach, good day. You guys 243 with you, 10,000, descending to
3,500, we'll speed up to about 240 and leave it there.
Correction, Tickles 243, approach, good day, descend by the star to 5,000, runway 16.
Melbourne 1 person speak, Takeoff 243, you're first. Takeoff 243, I heard you said 5,000. Yeah, you heard 5,000. You said Takeoff 243. Okay. Takeoff 243, 5 start. I heard it's just run 6 for your approach. Okay. Delta Golf 90. 046. Yeah, get over identified. Fine, fine. It's flight level 240. Well, 5,000. That's 116. Star 792, cancel the start. Maintain 5,000 and maintain current heading.
Cancelling star, maintaining 5,000 and current heading, just 792.
208, 37, contact the tower 120.5.
120.5, 608 station.
Press mode select.
Yeah, cross Vision QMAC 131 data. If I can, you can get to 3,100 G.
131 doesn't.
Born departure Philippines Center on 4, can I request lower?
QMAC 131 data, just in case I have 3,500, cleared IVs from a 16 approach.
Clear ice runway 16 approach. Click on $31.
Sorry for the wait, and just for your information, I suspect the two guys in front might be go around. The tower will keep you updated with that. Contact the tower early, 120.45.
0.5, Canadian $131. Airplane.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Tower, Qlink 131 Delta, runway 16.
Doing 131 Delta, down on the tower.
Pull up. Terrain, terrain.
Not sure about that.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Well high. Also can't see anything, so.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Visual. Runway in sight, landing gear down. Checklist. Arse protection is on. Landing gear down 3 greens. Condition levers are maximum. Flaps will be 10. Flaps 10. Okay, $131, just checking. Yeah, we have visual.
Doing 131 Delta, thanks. Expect my landing clearance.
Landing clearance, $131.
EJ 438, we're rescue taxi.
Line slow.
Correcting.
EJ 438, taxi Quebec, calling point runway 27. Rescue Quebec, calling point 27. Yeah, 438.
She goes 837, vacated on Golf. Ready to taxi the the domestic terminal.
Qlink 131 Delta, runway 16, clear land.
16 clear land, Qlink $131. Clear to land, visual.
Eagle Vector 7, taxi, Golf Alpha Yankee.
On the Pappy, just below. 100,
Golf Alpha Yankee
stable.
to the bay, she goes 837.
Minimums. It's minimums.
Continue.
I try to be.
Qantas 410, are you ready immediate?
Hey, Phil, Qantas 410.
40, 30, 20.
Qantas 410, roger, this one's going to be a silent. Qantas 410, runway 27, clear for takeoff, contact price available.
Clear takeoff 27, Qantas 410. Jet 438, I'm approaching Quebec, we're fully ready.
Quebec $131, vacated 3 hill, 16.
Good evening, Melbourne Tower, Delta Golf 93 is on final runway 16.
Delta Golf 93, runway 16, close lines.
I don't feather the engines, I just pull them to idle. To feather the engines, you'd have to move this back, which we don't do.
Tower Executive 550, rate 27 open power. Executive 550, same flight on runway 27. Say again for Executive 550. The Executive 550, flying up runway 27. Line up runway 27, Executive 550.
Where the radar should go off.
Jet 438, we're fully ready too.
Let's clean it up. Flaps coming up.
Jet 438, thanks, you'll be number 2.
That 1 and 2 is propeller ground range, not feathered, just ground. If you start. Where the radar is off. In fact, if you want to do one engine taxi, we can do that as well. Single engine taxi. In which case you just start and feather one of the props.
Executive 550, runway 27, clear for takeoff, contact departure to the airport. Takeoff runway 27 and contact departure to the airport, keep on the good work. Jet 438, I'll be in Jet 438, sorry, stand by. Jet 438, I'll be logging off. Contact departures 133.0 for your takeoff clearance.
Reserve takeoff 438. Delta Golf 93, request taxi to vacate.
To go 93, taxi Alpha Yankee to the bay.
LPHD, Delta Golf Runner 3. Have a great evening. Thank you very much.
So if you wanted to see a feathered engine,
Melbourne Tower.
that's what that looks
closed. Like. Frequency 132.0 for further control.
Parking brake set. Feathering the prop. And we're in the start feather mode. We need to be there for 30 seconds. The other one's been there already, so we can shut down engine number 2. Cabin and crew, disarm doors, cross check. There's 30 seconds. Other engine is off. Wondering if I can get out to McDonald's over there. finish this off. Alright, we had 1,164 kilograms used, 1 hour and 2 minutes. And we'll shut the old bird down, and his skid is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Thanks for that. And also thanks for the suggestion that I should go and visit those New Zealanders at some point. We'll go and do that. Possibly this week. And that's good old Christchurch. There we go. Get the guy not spinning around in circles. Come on. Those wants to spin in circles. It's annoying. We'll find out what's controlling him. It's making him walk around. Which control of mine is hard to the right? Got him. Cool. Bye-bye, baggage truck. We're going for a bit of a run. So we can get around this wing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to heading off to Christchurch on Saturday. I think we might even skip the old Friday night ops because I only had Detroit. And that Sunsky jet scenery for Detroit is still in beta, some 5 years after it was meant to be released. So I reckon if we hit Christchurch with the new scenery, yeah, that'll be quite fun. Get the old Airbus out. I think it'll be an A320 day in the Air New Zealand colours. There's Australian Air Express coming up past the freights here. Hopefully we can get out. Is that the big gate? I think that's the big gate, yeah. Cool, we're out. Welcome to the other side of Melbourne Airport. And there's the old Mackie D's, the Golden Arches. Quarter pounder with cheese. And Toilet Spectre wants a Big Mac and large fries. Good stuff. Here's one of Melbourne's yellow taxi cabs. So I can catch a cab back home. Awesome. I live about 10 minutes down the road, if that. Maybe 8 minutes if we speed a bit. But yeah, catch a cab, 10 minutes down the road with some Maccas. Back home. I have been Musical Aviator. I hope you've enjoyed the flights today. I shall see you guys next time. Catch ya.